Hello guys, so this is a first video on this channel right here, and this is going to be kind of like a documentation slash hobby channels for my Volvo cars. I have this one at the moment, which I've had for very many years. It is a Volvo 855 T5r. Now this car is a Olive Green, as in olive green. Now this color is a very beautiful in the sun. It's really hard to see at the moment, but if we can, you can see the amount of metallic in this paint. It is really beautiful. So I've had this car, as I said, for many years, but I actually haven't managed to have time for the car. And as you can see here, I am doing some repair work. I am actually going to replace the wheel bearing here, and I'm going to replace the brakes, or whatever it's called. I have some new braking pads, and I have some new rotors as well. I'm going to change this metallic part as well. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking it a little bit slow because this is just a home project at the moment, and so that is what I'm up to now. And I can show you some stuff that I have ordered here. Here we have some parts of the car, and here you can see what I'm going to do. So here we have some here we have the handbrake pads over here. So these are going to be replaced with some nice Bosch new ones. So I don't really need to replace mine, but it's always nice to have them changed. Here we have air filter. Here we have oil filter here, and then we have some braking cleaning fluid for the brakes over here. We have some nice castor oil, and I think it is about 5 liters this car is taking. I have wheel bearing kit over here on the both rear, and then we have it on the front as well. I have the gas filter, petrol filter, or what it's called, and then we have an engine mount. This is the lower one. I just bought this for maybe a future project or something. I think I need to change them anyway. And to sum this up with the brakes and stuff in the back, it would be really nice to have some new dust covers, I think it's called. So here you can see my old rotor over here. It is looking not too bad, but the car has been standing for many years, sadly. As I said before, I didn't have time or place for the car, so I'm starting to make up for that right now. And as you can see, the rotor is kind of reddish, and that means that the car or the brakes have gotten hot at one point. It could be, could be not, but this for me feels like it could been going hot. That's maybe because it's been standing so long, and when I'm maybe taking out for a drive it gets really hot. So it will be nice to just change all this old stuff. And then I have some really good spark plugs over here. These are the laser line, so I'm gonna be changing them as well. Here we have some vacuum lines, small tip over here, so I have to change some of that too in the future. So that is, you know, I have a bit to do. And here we have the inside of the car, and as you can see I have removed the top panel over here, and that is because I need to replace some gears in the gear cluster. So that is what I'm going to do next. I actually have the gear cluster at another place right now. I have a video of that I can show you too. But as you can see, the interior is really nice. The middle part is leather and the outside is suede. So what I've learned, that when they were making these cars they actually took help from Porsche. So apparently they designed the seats and the interior, and I have to apologize for the mess right now, but this is the top cover over here, as you can see, and here you can see the seats. It looks really nice. And you have the original 850 carpet here, which is in yellow here. It's hard to see on the video, but it looks really good. The only thing that would actually be kind of cool is to maybe change the roof liner to black. I don't know, always look a little bit better when you have it in black, in my opinion, but it is what it is. So hello guys, here we have the speedometer that I was talking about. So I have taken this apart to fix this little guy over here. Now these are very common to break. You actually have some small gears inside this little metal tubing here, and it is actually made by plastic. So if you use this, as you know, on old analog sticks, and if you use this to reset the counter here, if you reset it while you're driving, it can speed up the process of damaging the gears. So if you have an analog like this, I recommend you to reset this when you're standing still. And by the way, I actually found something cool here. So if you look, here we have the gauge cluster housing, or whatever you can call it. So if you flip this around carefully here, you have this metal cover to cover the copper, I guess. Now I actually noticed this. So if you remove this part right here, you can clearly see a very awesome Easter egg here. You can see mooses. I don't know if you say like that, but mooses walking around on this old speedometer. Now I guess this is a reference to the Swedish environment with a lot of mooses. But isn't that amazing? is imagine that the designer of this over 25 years ago decided to have mooses behind the speedometer where barely no one will ever see it. So that is kind of cool. Anyway, I have ordered the gears, so they will be arriving shortly. And what this does, it sometimes stops working and sometimes it doesn't. For my end, it kind of speeds up the process with this, so I need to get it changed. So that's that. So, and then we have the rear windows over here. I have actually tinted them myself, so there's a really small amount of tinting right now, as you can see. So there's the front, and here's the back one. So I think this is only 50% or something like that. So let me show you the heart. So this is kind of like that, and here we have the engine. So it looks kind of okay, but kind of crappy in my opinion right now. It could be better, it could be worse, I guess. I've done my work for many years ago. I cleaned it very good, but still I would like to change a few things. Maybe the reservoir, of course, the lines, the cooling lines as well. Maybe these kind of stuff right here. And I have a lot of work over here. It's so sad to look down here. But I guess it will be a fun project to make this happening. It's kind of original how it looks at the moment. Maybe you've seen a lot of guys changing the intercooler, which is below here. It's very small intercooler for original one. And then they have a big pipe going down directly to the turbo, as you can see down here. So the turbo on this one is a 19T, which is really common to change to these 19Ts because they're really reliable, but they're kind of small, so they won't make your head blow off horsepower wise. So I don't know if I want to do that. I think the car is not original enough to keep it original, so maybe I will change it to that kit. You have a big intercooler kit, and then you will just run it all the way over here. The timing belt is changed, as you can see here. So it was made, well, it's a long time ago now. Feels like yesterday, but I have some BMW M2 brakes. So as you can see, the original one look not so good. They are really small, and compared to my BMW with really big brakes, if you're used to that and you go back to this, it's like really dangerous. So it's gonna be fun to change that actually. And I'm thinking about maybe changing the wheels later. What do you guys think? Should I save these, or they look okay? I mean, the only thing that there is a problem maybe is maybe because of the fitment. It's kind of rare. I mean, it's not rare, but it is it's really wide for this car. So it looks good now, but the wheel well is not so happy actually. So I don't know, we will see. And yeah, so that is about that. I love this car. It's been with me for a very, very long time. It is actually my second car, this one. So I don't know, I think it would be fun, you know. I've managed to get some space now, so I can work with this right now. So I don't have place for all 3 cars, but I can take this one home. I work very close to home, so I can I work really close from home, so I can walk to work or bicycle. The car can stand here, no problem. The problem is I can't leave. I can't just leave the wheels or the this one here, because it will probably get stolen. But otherwise you can't complain. I roll down my working bench and then I'm kind of done. So yeah, we'll see if I will make some more videos. So basically this is just for fun, personal videos. Maybe I can track what I've done to the car. And we'll start small, maybe do some bigger things. And I really like these old Volvos. They are really legendary in my not legendary, but you know what I mean. The British Car Championship, BTCC, will all see them who are liking Volvos. These huge bricks can go if they want to. And yeah, I actually have, I don't know if you noticed that before, but I have a straight pipe over here. So this is for an even better sound. It sounds really good at the moment, this car. So I'll maybe post a video in the future how it sounds. And yeah, thank you.